Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel this evening. Today I'm doing something a little bit different because I'm going to take you on a journey down memory lane on a very significant chapter in my life. And this is the chapter on what I did before I became a mama. Honestly, do I even remember what I did before I became a mom? Of course I do. So let's go. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Subscribe, do all those fun things that would help me out tremendously, and I appreciate you guys. It makes me realize that you guys appreciate this as much as I like creating them. Sunnyside, SoCal, California. The land of dreams, beaches every day, palm tree paradise with endless possibilities. That is exactly how I imagined California 10 years ago before I moved. I still remember the excitement and the anticipation I had when I made the decision to move here. It was very exciting for me. It was a time of self-discovery and growth and embracing the unknown. And although I had an agent and manager for acting, I did classes, I enrolled in acting classes, I did auditions, and I had a couple of part-time jobs just to kind of help me keep afloat and keep me busy and meet new people, which was really cool. But the thing that really sparked my interest that I knew long-term is something I wanted to always keep up and never give up, and always keep going and never give up, is my journey in the music industry. The vibrant music scene here and the energy of the city, and I honestly feel the one thing that was leading me to Los Angeles more than staying in Texas, especially in music, was the level of opportunity and the connections. At the time, I was very young, but I was very motivated, and I had a lot of passion and drive to want to do something out of the ordinary, even though I knew it was very hard and difficult. Like, I knew it was something that it was going to take some time, and it's a 1 in a million shot, to be honest with you. Like, it's a lot of crying in the bathtub type of moments when it comes to the music industry, but I gave it a shot and I absolutely loved it. So what this artist development deal consisted of was they took an artist, like a blank slate, and they branded them from A to Z. They pretty much would do a photo shoot, set you up with studio sessions with writers, producers, and engineers, so people who already knew what they were doing, and you were just to be there to help them, kind of just assist them, aid them, listen to them, really what they said, trust the professionals. And so it was really cool. It was something that, wow, I didn't think I would ever have this opportunity elsewhere. And this is something that I thought I worked really hard for. Like, I came out here and wanted to do something different, and I thought that this was an opportunity that I didn't want to turn down. And so I pretty much went through this whole artist development thing, this whole artist development program, and at the end of it, they do zero promotion. Zero. And now me, 10 years later, now a decade later, and me doing my research and knowing more than what I did when I first came out here, promotion is everything and marketing is everything. And if they're not doing a single lick of that, I don't know why I didn't think to run when I first saw that contract, but I didn't. And my parents were so supportive and oh so gracious that they didn't even think twice. They just helped me pay the fee, this fat fee, to my manager and to everybody who helped me produce this song. And pretty much the song flopped. Okay? So I did an R&B song, and I'm this little Asian girl, which of course an Asian girl cannot sell R&B. Absolutely not. But I tried it because I absolutely loved it. R&B was something that I grew up on, and the church, right, it was a lot of gospel. So I just kind of resonated with that, and I kind of ran with that, and I thought that I could do something with it. But boy, was I wrong. Of course, the song is gonna flop. There was absolutely no promotion, no real organic engagement other than my family, to be honest with you. So yeah, they're not gonna go anywhere from that. So I don't know, if you ask me, when I really look back at it as a whole, I kind of feel like I got scammed. I don't know, but that's a personal opinion. I'll let you guys decide that one. First of all, my thought was, why would you market an Asian girl for R&B? Like, that's That's like the first red flag I should have just paid attention to. Pretty much after I had that very bitter experience with Atlantic Records, which was a really shocking thing to me. I just felt like dealing with record labels, my idea with the music industry was like, go straight to the source. Try to get into a room, try to get into a meeting with a record label and put your music out in front of them and see what you can do. And I did just that. I gave them my music. I got into the, room with the big meetings, and I ultimately did get a contract. It just wasn't the contract that I wanted. And so I learned a lot from that, and although it was disappointing, it really taught me a lot, and it was an experience that I feel like I was blessed to have. And even though it didn't turn out the way I wanted to, I'm really glad I had the opportunity to do that, because I'm glad I tried and I understood the outcome versus never giving it a shot and wondering what could have been. Also, with Atlantic Records, I did a 5-song project that honestly never saw a light of day. So yeah, I'm also bitter and resentful about that, because I spent so much time, passion, energy, and all my resources and my parents' finances. That was, in my mind, down the drain. So I think that's kind of why I feel like I was ultimately let down and had a very negative and challenging experience in the beginning with record labels. Don't mess with them. Although it was disappointing, it really taught me a lot, but I had to take a break, and I did just that. I was so low-key resentful and bitter about the whole experience with them, and I had some really bad friendships, and there's some life things that were going on that didn't help the experience with music. And I just realized that working with these kind of people, that music, it's not just about music, right? It's way more. It's way more, and it's really about lifestyle and what you're willing to do and sacrifice and with your morals, right? I think the music industry is way more lucrative than it seems, and it's all about more so what you're willing to do and give up and pay and who you know, versus more so than the talent, right? Because over the years, I think everyone can agree there's a lot of people out there who out in the world, but at the same time, there's the most talented people that you may never see a light of day to. So, that's just a biased personal opinion. And even though I do miss my old life sometimes, I understand that my calling and my responsibility right now is just to be present, fully here and engaged for my little peanut, because I know these precious years go by so fast and they will not come back. And I will never forgive myself if I'm not here, fully present, engaged, giving her all the love and attention she needs at these oh so precious moments in the very beginning of her life. And maybe later on when she goes to middle school, high school, Montessori, I can pick back up where I left. Any follow, like, repost, YouTube play, any stream is much appreciated, because at the moment, my music career is fully depending on already what's existing. So it's much appreciated on any of the streams and follows that you guys would like to share. But I think I've ranted enough so far, too much. I hope I've made sense. But if you guys have made it this far along in this video, I totally appreciate you and thank you for hanging on. And I cannot wait to see you till next time. Bye!